only is turned off. Anyone can send a message. Texting, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, Ollie, oxen free. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, Pikachu knees. I've got my sunglasses on. Let's see here. So, I might take them off because, but first, let me see something. Yeah, let me see here. What do I have? That's pinned up there pretty tough. You know what? I need some more paper clips. And next, I'm going to bring the tablet over to see if you guys can hear the music or not. I had to get things set up. Yep, there's the music. It's not too bad neither. What else do I need to do really quickly? Let's see, I've got things over there. I think that's pretty cool. I'll turn it down just a smidget. And the next thing I want to do is the surveys up there. I'm going to put, I need to go in order. That's what I need to do. Okay, let's see here. Hopefully this won't be too tough. I have a couple glasses here. I have to see which one will work for the, so the light won't hurt my eyes. My eyes! My royal eyes! Okay, next thing on the list for me to do in house maintenance is check something. That's what I need to check. I need to edit something really quickly because I don't know why that's coming up. Is reading on my end is reading wrong, guys, and that's not cool because I don't want it to be that. Oh, I see what I did. I wonder if I can edit it. Saved. Put that in the trash. And long as I spell it right. Da 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 da! Watch me fly. I'm doing a great job. Oh, see, look at that one's cute. I'm going to press on here and add it. That one is fine. Ooh, wait. Let's try that. Oh, LA girl, what you doing? LA's pressing the wrong buttons. That's what she's doing. Leave me alone. LA's messing up. We're gonna laugh. We're all gonna laugh at her. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And done. Good morning. Hello. Welcome in, my cool peeps. High five to all of you. Bam. Never mind me. I'm getting things sorted out that I thought I fixed. Welcome into Morning Mood. You guys, it's National Pancake Day. Did you know that? Well, all the cool peeps who were here yesterday, we all found out that wonderful news yesterday. What I did was there's a lot of stuff happening in the month of March. So first off, happy March. And we're officially rolling into March / meaning we have so many things to celebrate this month. First off, it is my birthday month, so that's most important of all. And secondly, most important of all, between I think the 7th or 8th, now between the 7th or 8th, good morning, high five, bam. If you look outside, you're supposed to see like all of these planets out at the same dang time. And it's for a limited time. In addition to it being a limited time, we'll have to wait till a couple more years to see it happen again. Well, that's what we talked about last week, well, yesterday. What we're talking about today is the glorious celebration of pancakes. Happy National Pancake Day. Will you guys be eating pancakes today? Exactly. Not only is it Tuesday, thank you for that. Happy Tuesday to you as well. It is Taco Tuesday today, and it is National Pancake Day. So it's like life planned out our meals for today. It's telling us we should have pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and then for dinner we should have tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. Isn't life working out really beautifully? I think so. Another Friday the 13th this month also, exactly. And after Friday the 13th, on Friday the 14th, I believe it's going to be National Pi Day. Pi Day, like the mathematical equation pi. But AI Overview said that people just lump both together, like apple pie, cherry pie, and apricot pie, and all those pies. They lump all of the pies together on National Mathematical Pi Day because it's fun. So this month is slated for so many wonderful surprises. And I believe too that this month is also National Oreo Cookie Month. Did you know that? There's also National Pasta Month and National Sauce Month. Now I'm going off of memory from yesterday because the list is very long. So we've got National Oreo Cookie Month. So that means for the whole month you're supposed to be celebrating Oreo cookies, noodles, sauce, and there's some other foods that they're celebrating. You like blueberry pies? I don't think I've gotten around to trying blueberry pies because I don't, in my mind, it seemed like it'd just turn your teeth blue. And I don't feel like having to go back and brush my teeth or rinse my mouth out after eating that. So that's the whole reason I haven't gotten around to trying it. Because I think it'll do that. And I don't want to do the maintenance after eating the blueberry pie. So I just look at it from afar and be like, maybe someday, one day, I'll try it. But since you have had it, do it turn your teeth blue like candy? You know when you eat candy, certain candies, it temporarily stains your teeth, right? So I don't want to deal with that. It's your favorite pie? No way. That's cool. I like apple pie. I'm looking for my cow emoji because I'm going to put a message in here. I forgot to do that. It's already Taco Tuesday. Do you know tomorrow? Look, it's obvious, but do you know tomorrow's already Wednesday? This week just started, y'all. Yesterday was just Monday, and it's basically Wednesday already. What the H? But I'm not too disappointed. I'm not even disappointed about the time going by fast because I'm having a good time. And I'm keeping up with my goals. So how about that? I don't feel bad that time is going by fast. And as cliche as it sounds, I'm happy to be with my family and friends. So that's really helping life go really swell for me. There is something I'm looking for. You know why I cannot find it? Because it is in another tab. Now, I take a lot of notes on pen and paper. And then I have digital notes too. But it seems like when I'm taking digital notes, I get so many and I still get the notes all mixed up as if I'm writing on loose leaf pieces of paper. So I'm looking through my notes and seeing where it's at. Y'all, I have so many notes everywhere. I am determined to find that message so I can put in here. Look at all this stuff. Like you guys can actually see, I'm ready for spring. It can't get here quick enough for me. I'm ready for spring too. For the past 2 weeks, the birds over here have been chirping early. And before the was it Puxatawny Phil, the groundhog? Before the groundhog declared whether or not we were going to have an early spring or a longer winter, the birds beat him to the punch because birds were waking up early. And so I'm like, oh, it's about to be an early spring. I don't need to look at the Groundhog's Day TV show. Well, ceremony, because I already got my answer a couple days before he came on. And sure enough, we have the first tree blooming and everything. I noticed there's this tree. It's starting to like grow tree buds already. Already. Y'all, I don't know where it's at. Good morning to all of you. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in. And once again, I am looking forward to spring. I think this spring will be unusual in a good way. So meaning unusual in the good way because it's gonna go back to my normal. My normal meaning when I was an actual child, spring used to spring and summer used to summer. And that's the energy I'm feeling this time around. Like, it feels natural. It don't feel forced. The weather is just right. The birds are out. And yesterday I even saw a baby butterfly. Dude, a baby butterfly. Have you guys seen any cute animal sightings or cute little bugs to signify to you that spring is coming sooner than later in your town, in your side of town? So I'm looking for a butterfly. Butterfly. And I'm going to type it in here. And the butterfly that I'm putting in here is the exact butterfly I saw yesterday. I see the moons in the chat. Have you guys experienced the moons yet? The moons have been available for us to see, like we can watch it on DVD. But the moons have been, no, what is it, guys? Not the moons. The planets. It's supposed to be a blood moon today. And then towards all the way from now all the way up until either March 7th or March 8th, let's say 7th, you're supposed to be able to look up in the sky at a certain amount of time to see like 6 planets in alignment. So have any of you guys been able to see the glory of nature? Dude, I saw a baby butterfly that looked like this yesterday. Yesterday. And I'm showing you the picture now. Oh no. Well, this butterfly I saw, guys, was orange and black, but on the screen you might see a blue butterfly. I didn't see a blue butterfly. Yeah, it was born and flying around. You saw 2 rabbits in your yard yesterday? No way. You please tell me more. Were they eating food or were they just hanging out in your yard? That is so cute. So, let me see. So, the baby butterfly. What's going on, Tarsus? High five. Bam. So I'm typing it again. The baby butterfly, Butterfly, that I saw yesterday is orange and black. And I'm gonna put a heart in there too. He was so tiny and he was flapping his tiny wings. Yay! They saw you and ran. That's what they do. When I was growing up in my second and permanent childhood home, when I was an actual child, before my dad started cutting down all the trees in our yard, we used to have so many rabbits in our yard. So one of the things I made my official business was mainly in the summertime is to wake up in the morning and look around the backyard. So in the back of the house, I would look out the back of the house's windows so I could look for bunny rabbits. And if I was allowed, yes, I had a strict upbringing. If I was allowed to go out early in the morning, I would go on our back porch. It was screened in, so I will be able to see the bunnies, and it will be like they were just congregating in the backyard looking cute. So thank you for mentioning that you saw rabbits. It's the best. Bunnies are adorable. And Tars is talking about some rabbit pie. Having said that, for those of you who don't know, one of the episodes of Morning Mood we talked about last year, we had, I think it was 2 or 3 parts. We sat around the digital fire, the digital bonfire before the rising sun, and y'all, we talked about various types of pot pies. We talked about chicken pot pie, the basics, beef, and chicken, beef, and vegetable pot pie. And then we also had a pot pie episode dedicated to game pot pies, meaning like bear, rabbit. It was crazy, and venison. And AI Overview told us how we could properly prepare them. I'm gonna put bunny rabbits in the chat too. Bunny. I'm gonna have to type in rabbit. Rabbit. RABB. Oh, looky, there's the rabbits. Ooh, cuties. If you eat too many pot pies, that's what. Look it. Okay. If you eat too many pot pies, you will smell like one. No bueno. Look, that's why you eat them outside. Come on, work with me. Each one teach one. I'm glad you came here today for this moment. So now you can continue to not you don't have to suffer anymore. You can eat your pot pie in peace and still get away with it. You can have your cake and eat it too. Eat your pot pie outside and all is well. You'd have venison but not rabbit. Venison is good, isn't it? Um I glanced over how to prepare a homemade venison pot pie, and it's not all that difficult. The pot pie that stood out to me the most, where AI Overview was very diligent on telling us to um thoroughly cook the meat, was with the bear. Out of all the meats I've looked up since I've been online hanging with you guys in reference to preparing foods, the meat that AI Overview constantly told me and urged was to make sure that the bear meat was thoroughly cooked. I was like, wow. So it must be something very extraordinarily special in the bear meat, because if you don't cook it all the way through, something might happen. Because sometimes we eat our burgers medium rare or our steaks medium rare, and that's acceptable. But when it comes to preparing a bear, it was like, you bet not, or you won't be able to, you will be walking on this planet. I would have dolphin pot pie, please. Oh, please. Let me see if I have some dolphins in the chat. DOLPH. Y'all, look it, we have dolphins. Dolphin pot pie. You monster. How could you? It's Doc Gerbil's world. It's Doc Gerbil's world. Have you guys seen the episode on Courage the Cowardly Dog where it was with Dr. Gerbil? I think venison is best when it's marinated. Now, when my dad would order some when he used to work, he retired now, but when he did work, every hunting season, he had a friend who would, of course, take his designated time to go hunting. And his side hustle, before everybody called it a side hustle, was to put in orders at my dad's work and ask the guys if they wanted, a pound or few of venison. So that's how we got ours. So um it wasn't marinated, and I think we ordered ours ground up, but nonetheless it was good. Don't eat bear straight after hibernation. Wait until they fatten up. Who you telling? Because you want to get more for your money. you you have to wait until Winnie the Pooh fattens up first, unfortunately. So please follow the advice, guys. If you're getting ready to feel adventurous in this day and age, don't eat bear straight after hibernation. Wait until they fatten up. Speaking of waiting until they fatten up, I was watching a YouTube Shorts reel. It was so interesting. I had it on loop for like 5 or 7 times, just repeat because it was so interesting. And I wanted to gather all the information about it. It showed how bears look after they wake up from hibernation. Of course, they be so skinny. I always knew that, but it was nice to see it in real time with the actual camera there. So the bear was super skinny, and the first thing he went to eat was grass. The bear was lining his stomach with grass to eat, and then it eventually worked itself up to eating fish. So, shouts out to all the cool people who are feeling adventurous. I'm going to put in here, welcome, WELC, welcome, and I'm looking for my cow. Where's my cow emoji? COW, welcome. Thank you for pressing the like and put that in there. With my keyboard, I put THANK. Thanks for pressing the like. I'm typing something on my cell phone so I can send to you guys. I'm really happy about these really cool add-on things that YouTube provides for me so I can share with you guys. And I'm gonna make it green today. Pressing the THE, the like, and push done. Start. And now it's time to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. The only thing about this is it's kind of a task to put the little speech bubble somewhere where it won't interfere with the actual show. But besides that, you are ready for spring? I'm ready for spring too. It had grass for an appetizer. Pretty much when the bear first got out of the cave, it stretched its bare legs and then it went to the grass. Well, you know what? It's kind of like when you go on a fast. If you go on a fast for a long time, you don't want to just dive right into the steak and potatoes. At least that's what the book says. The book meaning the instructions if you're taking certain diets. So you want to start light to get your belly and your body accustomed again to eating food. So it's a slow build. So I think that's what they're doing. Koalas fit better in the pot. Sit down. I'm scrolling back up. So I was going to buy a camel pie the other day, but they were out of camel pies. So how much are camel pies going for? That actually sounds intriguing. It might be on a little bit on the dry side, but it seems like camel pie served with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream would just work out just fine. So I think we might be on to something. You are a bear. Oh, we have a real bear in the chat. I'm a cow today, and we have a real live bear in the chat. So I caught up with all the text messages. He eats all of them. And oh, how about, are you guys willing to try frog pie? I roll. I'll have you know, little man he's got the day off because today is National Pancake Day. So he isn't even here. I gave him the day off yesterday, but Bella Swan is still sticking around. Brad eats all the critters. Camel pies are a parcel of... Y'all a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here. They say that America is the great melting pot. I'm like, you're absolutely wrong. Planet Earth is the one and only true melting pot. And it is time for Cows in the Chat. Cows in the Chat is a brief segment that I would like to make shorter, but it's so much to say in here. Cows in the Chat is where we talk about cows for a brief moment in time, and we put cow emojis in the chat, animal emojis in the chat, or your favorite emojis in the chat. And I sing a little song that goes like this. Harmonica, please. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Now I'm getting ready to put some frogs in the chat because you're more than welcome to put any type of emoji in the chat. NASA people, I know you're watching. In the figment of my imagination, the people of NASA are watching the show. So every Monday and Tuesday, I ask them for 2 things on my LA's Wacko Wish. Since you are in your science labs tearing up our planet with your wacky inventions and, according to me, releasing them out into the world, can you please give us a peace offering of a strawberry cow? The NASA people, all you have to do is be like, look, we're sorry we're messing up this planet with our stupid inventions. We could be utilizing your tax dollars by doing things like this. So we need a strawberry cow, please, and thank you. And we also need a unicorn. That's all we ask for. And I promise you, we will protect the unicorns at all costs. We have a unicorn protection committee for all of you who are interested in being a part of the unicorn protection committee. I will drop down the digital ninja suits and or karate suits that you can wear. It's a one-size-fits-all situation. Welcome aboard. If you decide to pick up a suit, they're here. We will protect the unicorns from Lord Voldemort. You know, when Harry Potter allegedly defeated Voldemort, he died in Magic Land, and magic never dies. So in my mind, Voldemort is somewhere still lurking around, which is why we have the Unicorn Protection Committee, because we want NASA to what? Give us a strawberry cow and a unicorn as a peace offering for tearing up this planet. And lastly, my cool peeps, as you put cows in the chat, cows in the chat, it will be a wonderful thing to, well, should I say, it's nice to be reminded of the importance of cows in this aspect. I'm a fan of Burger King. So can you imagine life without cows? We would not have flame broiled cows. Meow, meow, meow. There will be no Burger King. Can you imagine life without Burger King? Can you imagine a life without having a burger for a tailgate party? It seems to me that it would be more fun to participate in the tailgate party than going into the actual game sometimes. Life without cows would be so boring. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here. Welcome, all are welcome to Morning Moo. It is Taco Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. The time for me is 5:28 a.m. ET time, and I am reporting live from the beautiful state of Georgia. Here in the beautiful state of Georgia, we are, well, at least for me and my family, we are already hearing the spring birds chirp early before the sun rises. I saw a baby butterfly. We have a tree already getting ready to bloom. It's a wonderful world, guys. It's a it's a wonderful world. This has been the opening of Morning Move. For those of you who are waiting, we are finally getting ready to get started with the topic. But there are times when I don't just want to dive right in. I want to fellowship with you guys and hang out and just talk and not just rush into the thick of it. I'm serious. I have everything. Okay. I'm happily married. Let's see here. Been married for a good long time. In fact, our wedding anniversary is in July, and we'll be married for 11 years. Moving forward. Today is March 3rd. Emphasis on March 3rd because it's National Pancake Day. It's time to read the survey. Bella Swan, she is here. She's the only one who showed up for work today. To my knowledge, the little guy isn't here. He's got the day off because he's going to IHOP's or Waffle House to eat pancakes. Good morning, everyone. I'm Bella Swan. Hi, Bella Swan. How are you? I'm wonderful. What are you guys saying down here? Oh, you guys are putting cows in the chat. I traveled through Georgia many times, but never really stopped there. Well, I at least stopped to get something to eat. I know, right? Grab you something to eat. A girl. So it's time to read the survey. Oh, I look so good today. Bella Swan, please read the survey. Okay. Are you eating pancakes today? 42% of the cool peeps said yes. 25% said no, and 33% of the cool peeps said maybe. Look, I'm definitely a part of the yes. I'm eating pancakes today. Thank you, Bella Swan. You're welcome. Bella Swan was very nice today because sometimes when she read the comments, she gets snotty with y'all. I had to put her in check because she's not supposed to be talking to y'all any kind of way. You haven't had pancakes in decades? Oh my goodness. Let's put some digital pancakes in the chat for you. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. If I can type correctly to safely deliver the pancakes, here are some digital pancakes. There you go. Yes, we must give them digital pancakes. See, you came here to the show at the right time. Because if you don't ask, you don't get. And now you got. Is today National Pancake Day? According to AI Overview, it says yes, it is. Oh man, it's got yes, it is National Pancake Day. Here is how you can celebrate. Free pancakes. At IHOP, you can get a free short stack of buttermilk pancakes at participating IHOP locations from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Today for dine-in only. It's dine-in only, my cool peeps. Support a good cause. While the pancakes are free, guests are encouraged to donate to Feeding America. Every $1 donated helps provide at least 10 meals to people in need. So apparently this is something IHOP has going. Although the pancakes are free, they encourage you to donate something. Yeah, woo woo. Free pancakes at IHOP's. Other deals, some restaurants like Norm's are also offering deals such as $1 hot cake stacks for rewards members. If you missed today, my cool peeps, there's often a second celebration later in the year on September 26th. So having said that, are there 2 National Pancake Days this month? Or should I say this year? Or where more than 2 National Pancake Days? Pancake this year. So I'm asking, are there more than 2 National Pancake Days this year? Look it! It says there are 3 main days you can celebrate pancakes this year. I didn't know that. You know, maybe that's why sometimes to me it seems like time goes by really fast, because once upon a time when I was an actual child, we would celebrate different food events when I was in school. And it would only be reserved for one time out of the year. So that's actually stuck in my head. But some of these food events that we celebrate are coming around more than once. So it makes it seem like it's a new year when in fact it is still the same year. For example, oh, what did you say? Waffle House is too dangerous. Go to Waffle House in the daytime with a party of 4 or more and you should be okay. And then, of course, there's various ones. And use your spider senses. You're like, oh, this Waffle House seems safe. Go in the daytime. Go with 4 more people. And have a good time. I don't want y'all depriving yourself of good breakfast and fellowship with your friends because the world is getting bad. It's daylight for a reason. Just don't go at night. So it says here, are there more than 2 National Pancakes Days this year, my cool peeps? According to AI Overview. Oh, look at all these hearts. Yeah, I do want to. I have a second YouTube channel and it's designed for YouTube shorts and games. I haven't played games in a long time. I'm usually on Roblox, but my computer crashed. So my big computer crashed. My husband got me a replacement one for temporarily supplemental. This is what I'm reading my notes and stuff off on. And I made a video about that, an unboxing video about me getting the replacement laptop. But my main computer where I play video games on is broken. And I honestly haven't gotten around to doing some more research to get another one. And things are rolling comfortably like this. So as of right now, for me to, it seemed like the easier choice, I'm glad you brought this up, the easier choice for me right now is to just go to the pawn shop and pick up an Xbox, because at least I know what I'm getting as far as playing video games. I have access to other video games that I like, and then I have access to Roblox. But if I want to do all this research and diagnostics on finding the perfect PC, I'll be all day. So I'm glad you brought that up, because that is something I do want to tell my husband. That's the decision I've come up with. Let's just put a pin in looking for or building my perfect desktop computer, and let's just focus on getting mama an Xbox, and that solves that. Thank you so much for asking. Every day is Pancake Day. Tarsus, it might as well be. Because according to AI Overview, actually there are 3 main days you can celebrate pancakes in 2026. Pancake Tuesday, Strobe Tuesday. This took place February 17th, 2026. It is the traditional feast before Lent begins. IHOP's National Pancake Day, that is today, March 3rd, 2026. IHOP officially designated the first Tuesday of March for this event to offer free pancakes and raise money for charity. National Pancake Day, the other one. This occurs every year in September 26. It was originally known as Lumberjack Day before being renamed to honor the pancake. So if you missed the one in February, you still have today and one more upcoming this fall. Yeah, I hung up my gloves in 1984. There are far too many ignorant people around for me to spend this much time in public. I do understand that. It can be overwhelming. It can be quite overwhelming. And turning on the news day in and day out is a gentle reminder of your statement. It's like, oh man, One of my favorite YouTubers. Method to the madness is just being myself. But being myself took a lot of practice, meaning practice of being able to be tough skinned. That's what it was, because it wasn't easy. When I started realizing, the older I got, meaning from being a child and being more aware that I was weird, um, so from that moment of realizing that I was the weird girl in school, that's where my character building started. So that's where it starts. And and then it just continues like that for the rest of your life, or at least for the rest of my life, developing tough armor so you can stay yourself. Thank you so much. Friend zone. Hercules is awesome. Someone asked yesterday, I think it was, if they wonder if Hercules is going to eat pancakes today in light of it being Pancake Day. And I was like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Hercules, he really tries to refrain from his grandma making food all the time. I know one thing for sure. Hercules is tough and rough around the edges, but he loves his grandmother. And he don't be wanting her around in the kitchen cooking food all day. So if they are going to have pancakes, it's probably going to be his brother making the pancakes instead of his grandmother. Last episode, Hercules made his brother make the food. So you know, that's how it just goes. Hang on just a second, guys. Let me see if I can do multitasking. Moving forward, I want to know more about this. We've got, when did, I want to know, when did National Pancake Day? When did National, or should I say, yeah, I can say that. When did National Pancake Day begin? Hercules is in the chat. What are you saying? He's eating pancakes. Depending on which pancake day you are celebrating, the history varies quite a bit. So what I asked is, when did National Pancake Day begin? IHOP's National Pancake Day today. This tradition was started by IHOP in 2006. It was created as a national fundraising event to offer free pancakes while encouraging guests to donate to charities like Children's Miracle Network, hospitals, and Feeding America. National Pancake Day, September 26th. This date has a quirky origin story. Starting in 2005, it was originally founded as Lumberjack Day by friends Maureen Waynes and Colin A. F. Vanderbilt. They wanted an excuse to eat pancakes and waffles with friends. And over time, the day evolved into National Pancake Day to honor the food itself. That don't make sense to me, because it seemed like Pancake Day's been Pancake Day way before 2005, guys. Pancake Tuesday, Shrove Tuesday. This is the oldest of all, dating back to at least 600 AD. This may be the one that I have in mind, the original Pancake Day. It began as a way for Christians to use up rich ingredients like eggs, milk, and sugar before the fasting period of Lent. That's the OG Pancake Day. Before I really knew the origin of it, I knew there was a National Pancake Day, and that's the one. So that was a nice quick reading of the various pancakes. I'm interested in the Lumberjack Pancake Day. I'm looking for my ink pen, because you know, the lumberjacks, the superheroes before superheroes. You know what? I want to type that in though. Lumberjack Day was Pancake Day So I'm going to put Lumberjack Day, Lumberjack, was Pancake Day. That's good notes. My notes are pretty full. Oh no, you cannot see my notes anymore, like with this green screen out. Hold on. I'm trying to show you my notes, but it's different now with the green screen. You may not be able to see. It's full already. You can kind of see it. My first page is full of notes already, and it's just Tuesday. So much so, I'm gonna turn the sheet over. Hercules said he's eating pancakes. Bro, you're eating our pancakes. You think Hercules has somebody drive up here and swipe our pancakes and pass them up to the fancy schmancy yacht people and deliver them to his door? Who knows? Lumberjack Day was a good time. Cool. I do want to know more about Lumberjack Day, so I'm getting ready to ask. I have the TV on to the what is it, CNN right now, because I need to keep track of what's going on, this world news stuff that's unfortunately happening. So I just keep turning my head sometimes to read the captions to see what's going on over there. And because this is real life, this stuff is happening right now, and I need to stay in the loop. I love all of you guys. You guys continue to use your spider senses. The world is changing pretty fast. Planet Earth is putting on the new jacket, and I hope the jacket that Planet Earth is putting on this piece. Now, I want to know more about Lumberjack Day. Lumberjack Day is celebrated annually on September 26th and has a surprisingly lighthearted origin. Ooh, cute. I'm here for the lighthearted origin. I'm looking for a cow. What is that? Ooh, look at you have a log and a saw emoji. No way. I'm looking for a cow emoji because I'm currently typing in a pancake emoji and a cow. And I'm getting ready to put this information in here. That is cool. The origin story of Lumberjack Day. It was created in 2005 by two friends, author Colin A.F. Vanderbilt and the talent booker Marine Waves. After participating in International Talk Like a Pirate Day, September 19th, they felt the theme was worn out and wanted a new excuse to hang out, dress up, and most importantly, eat a massive amount of pancakes and waffles, according to the Courier Journal. We have a live bear in the chat, an actual living, breathing bear. I'm Mr. Bear. I like pancakes too. Oh my goodness, don't eat me. Girl. Moving forward with the article. According to AI Overview, how it became National Pancake Day, my cool peeps. While the days was originally about here's a big old fancy schmancy word that I'm going to butcher on live screen. Archetype woodsman is ARCHETYPAL. Archetypal woodsman. Well, the day was originally about the archetypal woodsman. The archetypal woodsman. Y'all, I'm sorry about the parrot. The parrot lives here went free. I cannot find it. It's always flying around. Archetype. Oh, thank you. Yay. Yay. Yay, thank you. Yay. Okay, okay. I'm typing something. Hang on. And put at. Thank you. And oh, look it. How about there you go. How it became a National Pancake Day. How it became a National Pancake Day. While the day was originally about the archetype woodsman, the creators realized that while the novelty of dressing as a lumberjack might fade, the joy of eating pancakes did not. Over time, the celebration of food became so popular that September 26th became widely known as the second National Pancake Day. How to celebrate? If you want to go full lumberjack this September National Today, and Chickadee suggests these traditions. Why you sound like that, girl? Put some umph in it. The uniform, wear a plaid flannel, shirt, suspenders, boots, and a real or fake burly beard. Okay, I'm not reading that. I'm a girl. Girl, okay. The food, eat a voracious amount of flapjacks or waffles with plenty of syrup. Plenty of syrup. The talk. Use lumberjack jargon and talk loudly. I'm a lumberjack. Get out of my way before I step on you with my large boots. And then do a sidekick if they refuse to get out of your way, I suppose. The music, sing or listen to the Lumberjack song by Monty Python. The lore, learn about legendary figures like Paul Bunyan and his Blue Ox Babe. Exactly. Shouts out to Paul Bunyan and the Blue Ox Babe. Oh, my paper's getting mixed up. Some of my papers aren't clipped up. They're just flying around. Plenty of syrup. Arg, and this be me hook hand. Have you ever seen a cow with a hook hand? Okay, hold on. I'm a cow with a hook hand. Arg. I'm writing down a couple of things. Papa. One. And his. There. While this started as a pseudo holiday, it now sits along older regional festivals like the one in West Point, California, which has honored the actual logging industry since 1975. Speaking of the logging industry, you guys watched on in the summertime, and it seemed like I've seen some of those sports play out during the winter, where they actually have like on ESPN those guys cutting logs and stuff with giant saws. It's kind of scary because it looked like they one false move they might accidentally pull the saw back on themselves and cut their sides. It's like you definitely don't want to be in the way of that. Elay used to. Y'all a mess. Thank you for coming in. It is 5:52 a.m. ET time, and I am reporting live from the beautiful state of Georgia. How are you guys doing today? Can you believe we're about to be on here for an hour already? Where is the time going? A little house maintenance, meaning I'm going to tweak the title a little bit because I have something on the lines of it's National Pancake Day. Well, since now I've learned that there are 3 different kinds of National Pancake Days, I'm going to add some additional information to the title. So everyone can know, especially in the replay game, exactly which Pancake Day we're celebrating. So it is National IHOP. Is IHOP's National Pancake Day. I was looking online for just a brief moment in time to see if I could find some IHOP pancake mix that I could purchase and make myself, but nothing came up. But like I said, I only devoted a little bit of time to the search. But it seems like since IHOP is so well known, it should have come up really fast. Sidebar in reference to pancake mix, there's Dolly Parton pancake mix, and her box is so cute. It's got Betty Crocker, and the box is pink, and it's like a 2-in-1 because I still like Barbie. Barbie, how can you not like Barbie? So Dolly Parton pancakes mix box is pink, so it's like you have Dolly Parton. She is so cool. It would be awesome to meet her. Man, her and Wendy Williams, it would be so that those would be my two best friends, Dolly Parton and Wendy Williams. With them on my side, I know I would have, if I had those two women on my side earlier in life, I'm quite sure I would have navigated through life a lot more smoother. But shouts out to Dolly Parton and Wendy Williams. Dolly Parton has pancake mix by Betty Crocker, and the box is pink, so it's a double whammy effect. It's Barbie and Dolly Parton at the same time for me. Little guy, I gave him the day off yesterday since I found out that it was supposed to be National Pancake Day. I haven't heard a peep from him since, but since Bella Swan is here, which surprised me because usually wherever he goes, she goes, or wherever she goes, he goes. They're like best friends. So since Bella Swan is here, little guy is here too somewhere. I'm gonna ask Bella what's going on. He's outside waiting for his DoorDash order. He ordered Waffle House and IHOPs, and he even ordered some special fancy schmancy pancakes from some restaurant. So he's out there waiting for his orders, but he's been out there so long. I'll go tell him to come back in because I'll tell him that people are asking for him. It's nice outside, so he's probably sitting out there on the bench, and he probably zoned out and forgot. I'll go get him. Thank you, girl. You're welcome. So she's going outside to go get him. So it should be like 3 to 5 minutes, and he should be making his way from outside back into here. But I can't tell you, it was peaceful and quiet without him. Don't tell him I said that. But what difference do it make? He's probably just gonna watch the replay gang and start crying. The replay and be like, "You're talking about me." So my title, I believe it changed here. It did. Morning Moon Elay TV National Pancake Day. IHOP's National Pancake Day. I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds about right. Here he come. Can y'all hear that? He's out of breath. Dude, breathe. Hold on. Breathe. Here, have some water. I'm back, y'all. I was outside. It was an animal out there. So it was an animal out there. I was waiting for my IHOP's pancakes to arrive. What's happening is actually the DoorDash delivery driver is out in the parking lot. He won't get out of the car because there's some foxes out there and some other type of howling animal. So I climbed in the tree. Okay? And I told the DoorDash driver to just stay in the car. I even gave him a $10 tip. I said, just stay in the car. Wait till the animals clear. Guys, I think they're foxes or cheetahs or something out there. So, I ran in because Bella told me, she called me on the phone and said that you guys are asking for me. I'm here. Well, I'm glad you made it out of the tree and back into the house. Is the delivery driver still out there? Yeah, he's gonna stay out there until they leave. I'm gonna give him another tip once 30 minutes pass. You know, every 30 minutes I'm gonna give him $10 for waiting. I don't know if I should call animal control or not. Wow, y'all, this is serious. So, what's out there? Foxes? It's something with sharp teeth, and they go, oh! And like when the fire department goes by, they go, oh! Those ain't dogs. Okay, go collect yourself and calm down. Thank you for asking about me. I'm alive and well. I'm scared though. Don't go back out there. Here. Hang on. Take my debit credit card, please. Take my debit credit card and tip the driver $25, okay? Call him on the phone to tell him thank you for waiting. Yeah, I don't want him getting out of the car until the wolves clear. Or go into my room, my storage room, and get the horn. I've got a horn from my last birthday. And you go with Bella Swan. Don't go outside, but open the window, the side window, and blow the horn. That might scare them too. Let the driver know what's going on so he won't be alarmed. That's all I got. But yeah, y'all, it's always something crazy happening on Elay TV. You just never know what you're gonna find out. Little guys making Dolly Parton pancakes. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I'm not leaving. I'm just telling you guys thank you because it's just important to do that. I'm very appreciative of everything that I have. And I cannot express my gratitude for the YouTube being an invention because YouTube is my job officially now. Yay! It's always been my job, but it's nice to get paid in return too for all the time I put in. So this is beautiful. So I just read maybe 15 minutes ago, so it seems to me, when did National Pancake Day begin? And there's 3 different kinds. And I just scrolled down and I wanted to read more about the Lumberjack Day. That's a whole nother subject. Lumberjack apparel is awesome. You have the flannel, and then now, you know, because girls wear flannels too. I used to wear my dad's work flannels because they were comfortable. I'm a small woman right now, but I was even smaller when I was younger. So my dad's flannels were cool because they were big, and so to me they swallowed me up and they felt like jackets. And what I liked about it had 2 big pockets, so I was able to put stuff in my pockets in the top, and then it also covered me up, so especially if I wore shorts or something. So I thought that was cool. But now times have changed so much so that I can go online or into the store in the ladies section and find like more feminine flannels with pink and purple and blue, and some with embroidery on it with sunflowers and stuff. So I like that too. I'm so happy that the times have changed in the reference of fashion, so I don't have to be stuck with the same stuff from when I was younger. There was another thing I was interested in. I had to write it down. Oh yes, the Dolly Parton pancakes. Can you please tell me about the Dolly Parton pancakes? So I'm gonna pull up some information. Excuse me. I'm gonna pull up some information about the Dolly Parton pancakes. Dolly Parton's pancakes are part of her popular Dunkin'. Oh, you guys, I thought it was Betty Crocker. I'm sorry. Either way, the box is pink. Dolly Parton's cool pancakes are part of her popular Duncan Hines baking line. That rhymes. Duncan Hines baking line. Do, 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 do. Pink food coloring. In order to make pink frosting, you just need red, right? And it just dilutes it. Last time I checked. But the way baking has also evolutionized itself, they probably have pink what is it, pink food coloring already mixed, so you don't have to mix it. Cupcakes. Here's Dolly Parton cool pancakes are part of her popular Duncan Hines baking line, which recently expanded into the breakfast category. Here is what makes them special. Buttermilk complete mix. The main product is just add water, buttermilk pancakes designed to be extra fluffy and sweet with a hint of vanilla. Ooh, that sounds good. Southern style recipe. Every box featured Dolly's extra special Southern style buttermilk melody recipe on the back, which gives fans a way to dress up standard mix. You guys, I really like when I buy food products, for example, cereal, dry cereal, like Rice Krispies, Corn Flakes, Lucky Charms and stuff like that. I like when I get to turn the box over or the container and there is a recipe on the back or the side of the box. It's really cool. Serving suggestions so I can continue to add inventive ways to my food palette. This is live. Ooh, goodness. Rockstar kit. Well, she's got a Rockstar kit for the full Dolly experience. She released a limited edition Bake Like a Rockstar kit. These kits often include the mix alongside collectible keepsakes like a What Would Dolly Do tea towel, a guitar-shaped spatula, and a custom recipe cards. Cute. The next pancake is Patti LaBelle. Patty. Pancake mix. I talked about Patti LaBelle pancake mix because I have a small playlist about the Breakfast Club, a podcast show where they opened up the year interviewing Patti LaBelle again, and she talked about on the Breakfast Club her pancake mix that she has in stores. So Patti LaBelle pancake products are a part of Patti's Good Life food line, which specialize in lovingly created comfort food staples. Lovingly created. Her breakfast line was inspired by making morning meals for her grandchildren and aims to provide high-quality, taste-approved options for busy families. I'm going to put some more pancakes in the chat. Well, here's some milk. I'll pretend this is the milk and pancakes. Milk and pancakes. There, milk and pancakes, guys. Don't that sound like a healthy meal? It sounds complete. You've got milk and you've got pancakes. That sounds like just enough food to eat. Continuing on in reference to Patti LaBelle pancake mix, guys, we've got available pancake products. Patty's Good Life Complete Buttermilk Pancakes and Waffle Mix. Description: a just add water mix featuring a decent buttermilk flavor, designed for fluffy home style results. There's so many things we could talk about in reference to pancakes. Like, how do you like them? Fluffy, um, flaky and crusty around the sides, light, medium, or like super dark pancakes. Reviews. One tester on YouTube praised the mix for being, quote, super fluffy. It's so fluffy. With a nice sweetness, it holds a 4.48 out of 5-star rating on the Kroger's website. That's right. She did say you can buy her pancakes at Kroger's or Walmart. Patty's Good Life breakfast syrup. To complement the pancakes, the line includes a buttery breakfast syrup with a rich maple flavor. Patty's Good Life breakfast syrup. Frozen breakfast items. For quicker meals, the brand also offers frozen mini pancakes and mini pancake sandwiches. You guys, a pancake sandwich? I'm writing that down. Pancake sandwich. Patty LaBelle sells pancake sandwiches? I'm curious about that. She didn't talk about that on the Breakfast Club. Exactly. What a wonderful world. I'm writing my notes down. You have to take notes even while you're on live stream or podcasting. How else is the show going to stay in functioning order? I hear little feet and heavy breathing. You guys, I'm back. I wanted to give you an update. The pancakes have been successfully delivered. They're sitting on the kitchen counter. Yay! The wolves or the foxes or whatever, they're gone. The driver, what I did was just I went to the window and I just went to the window, with the car, and I got my order. And they left. So I'm back in, I got my pancakes, so now everybody knows. Thank you so much for asking about me and my pancakes. Yay! I'm glad everything's okay. I'm so happy everything worked out, because it's crazy out here. All these wild animals. It is still their time to shine. The sun hasn't come up yet, so. Oh, look, for quicker meals, the brand also offers frozen mini pancakes and mini pancake sandwiches stuffed with fillings like peanut butter and jelly or chocolate hazelnut. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. Let's go, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But they're not peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're not peanut butter sandwiches. They're pancake sandwiches with peanut butter in there. Peanut butter and jelly is convenient. You can even keep peanut butter in your car for emergency purposes. Now, when it starts to get warm or hot outside, that's another story, because it's really going to melt and get soft. So what you will have to do is definitely keep it in your armrest so it won't spill over. But it's great to have some peanut butter in your car for emergency purposes, and a sleeve of crackers. I say a sleeve of crackers because bread, the expiration date, and then the steam from the bread, and when it gets too hot, you don't want to deal with that. PBJ bacon and banana pancakes. Exactly. Shouts out to Elvis Presley. In the figment of my imagination, he's still with us. So how you doing, Elvis? Thank you for introducing the world to such wonderful foods. And shouts out to cows once again, because can you imagine the life without cows? We wouldn't have wonderful milk to drink. There they are in the background. You see them? There's one cow. Look at their bodies. Hi, cows. And then there's the brown one right there. See, so all we need is a strawberry cow, and it'd be a complete set. Elvis flew from down south to somewhere out west just to get that one time. I heard about that. You know, it's believable because how can I say this? It's believable with pancakes because when you look online, when you're shopping for used vehicles, like it's preferably if you're buying a used vehicle from an actual person and they just have the car in their yard or something, if the price is right and the car is decent and you guys have built up a nice rapport over the phone, it's worth driving miles, hours to go pick up the vehicle and drive it back home. So that's what I'm saying. I believe it because simply on that story alone, purchasing a used vehicle and driving a few hours out of your way to go get it is very cost effective and hassle free. So shouts out to Elvis and shouts out to all the cool peeps who are still selling cars that they don't want straight from out of their yard. I love going down the street and seeing random cars and yards with a homemade sign in there that says for sale. And especially for the people who have the information in there, like the car is good, but you know there's some cigarette burns in the seat, or the car's good but I did a lot of wear and tear, so one side is this way. You know it's already gently used, but it's more assuring to know that you really know where you're getting yourself into. So this is cool. Good morning. Wow, welcome in. High five. Bam, nice of you to join us. You just missed out on all the fun things that happened with the little guy in his pancake adventure. I'll put the Unicorn Protection Committee information down here. For those of you who are interested, here's some suits. We have ninja suits and karate suits. Here you are. And it's a one-size-fits-all situation. We will protect the unicorns here on Elay TV Morning Move. We promise to protect the unicorns when they get delivered to us. But ME50M said that he saw a unicorn in passing. So this is a good sign. The unicorns are starting to be slowly released into planet Earth. So get your uniforms because we saw our first unicorn sighting last week. Me50M said so. So high five. Bam. I know I'm ready to protect the unicorns. Those are my notes. I'm surprised they didn't say too much more about the Dolly Parton pancakes. I'm going to put this down so I can type in hello. Hello, hello. And I feel. Okay, ME5. There you are. Hello. Hello. And that's exactly how I'm typing it. Hello. So be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. This lesson must be shared. You've got one life, so handle it with care. Have you ever seen the movie Hoodwink? There's a goat who sings that song. He's like, be prepared, be prepared. This lesson must be shared. You've got one life, so handle it with care. Baskethead will be on tomorrow at 5 a.m. ET time. I'm not sure what movie we'll be watching, but rest assured, before the sun sets, at least over here on this side of the world, an announcement will be up in the posts so you can see what we're going to watch. Basket Head. Basket Head will be on. Let me go back up here. Let's see. Yup, that's right. And I'm looking forward to it. I had to make sure I have my snacks ready. Because you gotta have snacks when you're watching it. The last movie we watched was it was our first documentary. We watched Super Size Me. That was fun. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and the Pizza Hut. Has it been? Oh, okay. You guys are talking amongst men. I really like that. That's good. I really, really like that. Very good. So I want to know a little bit more about the Dolly Parton pancakes because it didn't provide much information when I looked for it. So I'm gonna ask, can you please tell me a little bit more about Dolly Parton pancakes? About tell me a little bit more about the Dolly there. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more information about the Dolly Parton pancakes. There we go. Dolly Parton's pancake line, according to AI Overview, created in collaboration with Duncan Hines and manufactured by Conagra Brands. Conagra Brands! Shh. Is designed to bring legendary sweeteners and Southern comfort to the breakfast table. Southern comfort. We've got Southern comfort. Shout out to Southern comfort. It says here, the mix is a complete mix, meaning you only need to add water to prepare it. Flavor profile. Reviews describe the pancakes as having a souffle-like or bouncy texture with a rich buttermilk flavor and a hint of vanilla. Nutritional highlights. It's pancakes. We don't need to read nutritional highlights. It's pancakes. What are we doing? I tell you. So I'm just going to skip over that. How can you gain weight eating pancakes? Ways to prepare it. Standard pancakes. Just whisk water into the mix and cook on the griddle for fast, fluffy pancakes. Guys, when you make your pancakes, do you put them on the griddle or do you put them in cook them in a cast iron skillet? Or just a regular schmegular frying pan that you fry up your eggs in? How do you guys like to make your pancakes? Hot and humid. End of February is constant and tiring, and waiting for the change. Oh no, hot and humid. How's your hair holding up? Good mercy. Do you just have to put it in a ponytail because of the hot and humid? Boy, that's a battle right there. Don't have bangs and it's hot and humid. LA, has it been cold? Dude, it's been shockingly beautiful. Earlier in the live stream, I was actually talking about before Puxatani Phil had his ceremony, I had my sign that winter was coming early because the birds were chirping way early. And this was before the groundhog ceremony. And then yesterday, my dear friends, I saw a baby butterfly. It was, of course, the monarch, and it was the orange and black one with its tiny, beautiful wings. And we have a tree not getting ready, it's starting to bloom already. You have short hair, so it's okay. So I have a question. So you have short hair, but even though it's short, do you still see the effects of the humidity? Do it get a little bit fluffier? Or like when you comb it, is it a little bit thicker to comb through? Humidity shows no mercy on anybody who has hair. Heaven help the yaks and those sheeps. Heaven help the long-haired, fancy schmancy dogs who have hair all the way down to the ground. How do they fare in weather like this? What do they do? Yeah, Punxsutawney Phil. Yeah, I know him. Butterfly sounds nice. Exactly. I opted out of watching Punxsutawney Phil this year simply because I've been watching him consistently for many years. So I decided I actually didn't want to see. And then in addition to seeing nature speak for me before, it was also beautiful too, to just get in tune. Speaking of getting in tune with nature, for those of you who don't know, I will gladly remind you of I'm dropping things, of what's going on with the moons and stuff today, if you're interested in seeing that. So just one moment, please. I'm typing in my question so I can pull up the answer. For those of you who don't know, I do keep looking out at the TV because I have CNN on to keep track of what's going on around the world. What's going on with the moons and planets this month? M-O-N-T-H. Moth. Isn't that a horror movie where they make this horror movie about a giant moth? Ew. So, according to AI Overview, March 2026 features a rare planet parade with up to 6 planets, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune, aligning in the evening sky. Key events include Venus shining brightly as an evening star, a bright Jupiter and close Venus-Saturn conjunction on March 7th through 8th. The month also features the thin crescent moon pairing with Venus on March 20th, coinciding with the vernal equinox. Now, let's see here. Did the blood moon happen already? We've got lunar eclipse. It will be happening early March. It says here a total lunar eclipse occurs in the early morning of March 3rd, which is today, in parts of the world. So I'm going to share that just in case you guys, where it's nighttime where you are, and if you're interested, maybe you can peek out your window and see the moon. A total lunar eclipse occurs in the early morning of March 3rd, visible in parts of the world. Now I know it says early morning, but still, even on the days when the moon and stuff is supposed to be showing up and showing out, the skies and the atmosphere may still seem different to you. There may be essence of that behind. Don't think my hair changes much with humidity. It goes from dry when I wash it to kind of oily. When I've served it got heaps of body, kind of sticks up like I've been electrocuted. Good mercy. Behold the miracles of water. Isn't that neat? So it's probably how the water, just crashing all around, it probably just helped your scalp, gave your scalp a deep conditioning. So that's cool. So it's it might be a 3-in-1. When you're surfing out in the water, it's a vacation. You're getting your exercise, and then with the waves crashing on your hair and stuff, you're getting the deep conditioning. So it's gotta be a 3-in-1. It's a win-win situation. Let's go. High five. Bam. I'm here for it. So on that note, I'm gonna ask that since you're here, this could be a fun fact for all of us. When the waves act as a deep conditioner for the hair? I'm curious. I'm waiting for the answer to load, guys. Okay, this is what I just typed in. When surfing, can the waves act as a deep conditioner for the hair? Yeah, right. I like my theory first. You said salt water gives hair body. Hairdressers sell salt water and spray bottles for $30. Ah. It says here, no, salt water from waves does not act as a deep conditioner for hair. In fact, it acts as a deep drying agent. While the ocean is rich in minerals, it can briefly improve texture and boost volume. The salt in the water creates an osmotic imbalance that draws moisture, whatever. I know, since you said that, I'm going to look. I'm going to look up, wow, salt water gives hair body. I'm going to type that in, salt water gives hair body. That sounds interesting. It makes sense because you know how they say ladies retain water, so why not have the hair retain water? If the hair is retaining water by the power of salt, that means your hair will be extra hydrated, thus giving it bounce. It's got to be some type of scientific combination where it works perfectly. Hi. Bam. High five. Hair. I'm typing in another question. Salt. Hair stay bouncy. I'm typing it in, please. I want to say some more. I'm typing it in now. But I heard that some salons say that saltwater hairspray keeps the hair bouncy, something along those lines. So it says this, it might seem like a salon secret, but there's a big difference between bottled sea salt sprays and raw ocean water you encounter while surfing. Ooh, we're about to learn something. You guys probably already know this, but I don't. So I'm going to read it. This is fun. Here's some waves, and here's the opening for the next lesson. Once again, it might seem like a salon secret, but there's a big difference between bottled sea salt and sprays and the raw ocean water you encounter while surfing. According to AI Overview, here's why salons use it and why it's still not a conditioner. It's for style, not health. Salons use sea salt spray to create grit and grip. The salt causes the hair shafts to swell and the cuticle to lift, which gives hair immaculate volume, texture, and that signature bounce. It makes fine or limp hair feel thicker and holds its shape better. This is neat, so it seems like a more holistic way than using hairspray. The salt water, we've got salon sprays versus ocean waves. Yeah, that's what I typed into, something along the lines. I heard hair salon people use saltwater hairspray, but it's saying why? It's to give lift and to have hair have grit and grip. That's cool. It's got buffer ingredients. Professional sprays like Bumble and Bumble surf spray or R& Co Rockaway are often infused with seaweed, kelp or aloe vera to provide some moisture while the salt does its work. Now that sounds like a good combination. All right, all right. Now that's a good combination. All right, all right. Shouts out to John Rubin, Mike checking 1, 2, and that is some old music from like the late 80s, early 90s. Continuing on, controlled concentration. Controlled concentration. Raw ocean water has a very high salt concentration, 2.5% to 3.5%, and an alkaline pH around 8.1, which is much harsher than the balanced formulas found in a spray bottle. But guys, I really like this ingredients that Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray or Oracle Rockaway use. They have seaweed in there, kelp or aloe vera. Now that sounds like a positive reinforcement for some hair. The bouncy illusion. Oh, this is interesting. It's going into the bouncy illusion. Here for it. The bounce you see is actually a result of dehydration. As salt draws moisture out of the hair, it becomes lighter and more structured, allowing it to stand up away from the scalp. While it looks great for a few hours, leaving that salt in without washing and conditioning it eventually leads to brittleness, friction damage. But that's not a situation because we all wash and condition our hair. So it seems like a win-win situation. I like it. Verdict. If you want that bouncy look without the surf damage, stick to a moisturizing sea salt spray rather than relying on the ocean. Even then, stylists recommend using these sprays no more than 3 times a week. 3 times a week. And following up with the deep conditioner to restore the moisture the salt took away. It sounds like the perfect balance. That's okay. I don't know. Just heard a hairdresser say it. Well, I'm glad you just heard a hairdresser say it. ME50M, because you shared it with us and I got to look it up online to see what the whole hoopla is. So that was cool. You said you started to go bald. That's okay. This is really neat. So you guys, we gathered around the ring of fire before the rising sun, and we talked about pancakes and sea salt hairspray. Who would have thought? This is neat, guys. I had a great time on the show. I'm getting ready to have Bella Swan read the survey. Here it is. Bella Swan, can you please read the survey? Only my ears grow hair now. Ellie, what are they talking about? Well, if you were here listening, we were talking about hairspray. Sea salt hairspray, girl. Are you eating pancakes today? 41% of you said no. What's wrong with you people? It's National Pancake Day. It's like National Pancake Day. IHOP's National Pancake Day. I'm eating pancakes today. Our order came in. And you already heard what happened about that. Okay, you heard about that. No one was bitten. Subscribed. Oh my gosh, thank you for subscribing. Oh my gosh, hang on. Someone just subscribed to the channel. I'm on my way. Subscribe! Thank you for subscribing! Thank you so much, Mark Madness. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I wanted to see for myself. I wanted to see with my own 2 eyes. Okay. Well, can you finish reading the survey? Okay, are you eating pancakes today? 40% of the cool people said no. 33% said yes, and 26% said maybe. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. Shout out to Malcolm in the middle. Let's go, Malcolm in the middle. Meow, meow, meow. What's your favorite kind of pancakes, LA? Now that Aunt Jemima is no longer called Aunt Jemima, it's no fun to buy that brand anymore. Awkward. But we have Dolly Parton pancakes and Patti LaBelle pancake mix now. I like to have the pancakes with the crust around the edges. It's really good because I like to have the little crunch in there when I saw with the knife, you know. My favorite are plain with pancakes with a little raw sugar and drizzle of lemon. Oh, the raw sugar, isn't that brown? I saw that here. And to my knowledge, the box is white and it's got the sugar on there, and the letters just say RAW. Excuse me. So, yeah, I haven't tried it with that. Now, I have a question. Do you melt the sugar, or how does that work? Because even though it's raw sugar, isn't it still kind of soft? So that means, do it just kind of melt into or soak into the pancake? Or do you have to apply a little heat to it with, or mix it with butter to make it spread over the pancake? That sounds neat. So once again, your favorite pancakes is thin pancakes with a little raw sugar and drizzle of lemon. That sounds super fancy. Me 50M is up here eating fancy schmancy pancakes. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. Thanks. Here, can you? I don't know. My favorite is this. Thanks for reminding me to put Candy's always on a box of pancake mix. I'm not laughing at that. Y'all, he laughing. He don't think we can hear. Y'all a mess. I cannot with y'all today. What else are you guys saying? Crêpe style, like French pancakes. French pancakes. Wow, French pancakes. I'm going to write that down. I haven't heard French pancakes in a long time. French pancakes. Wow. Wow. I'm writing that down. That sounds fancy. It's got banana, sounds good. I've had blueberry pancakes. They were good. Blueberry pancakes sounds good. Earlier in the live stream, like maybe during the first half hour, someone was talking about blueberry pie, because on the 14th, I believe, is National Pie. It's National Pie Day, the mathematical pie and actual pie at the same time. They just combined the two. And he or she said they like blueberry pie. And now you're talking about an hour and 43 minutes in. Now you're talking about blueberry pancakes. That do sound fun. Alright, Crepe Suzette. Wow, I can't believe you people are awake this early. Yes, what time is it for you, my cool peep? For me, it's 6:41 a.m. ET time. Raw sugar is hard. It has been refined as much as white sugar. Yes. LA, would you ask AI the difference between raw sugar and white sugar? I most certainly can. Just one moment, please, while I type it in, okay? All right, it's loading up. Yeah, pie holiday. Both kinds, mathematically and the desserts. So I have here, can you please let me know the difference between raw sugar and white sugar? Thank you. The main difference, according to AI Overview, my cool peeps, is raw sugar and white sugar is the level of processing they undergo to remove molasses. Once again, the main difference between raw sugar and white sugar is the level of processing they undergo to remove molasses. I will copy and paste that information into here, and in addition, continue reading the information that they have. Girl, I'm pushing the wrong button. Ooh. While raw sugar is minimally refined and retains a light brown color and subtle caramel flavor, white sugar is highly processed to become nearly pure sucrose, 99.9%, according to Bellchem. Processing differences. Processing differences. Oh, that dang on parrot. Raw sugar and white sugar begin their journey similarly, but white sugar undergoes several additional steps to reach its final form. Raw sugar production. Juice is extracted from sugar cane, clarified, and then concentrated through boiling from crystals. Crystals? Like magic? I don't know. Clarified. It's got, these crystals are spun in a centrifuge to remove most of the liquid molasses, but a thin layer remains, giving it a golden hue. I want some. White sugar production. White sugar production. The raw sugar crystals are sent to a refinery where they are melted down and filtered multiple times. Wow. To remove all remaining traces of molasses and impurities. This process often uses clarifying agents like lime, calcium hydroxide, phosphoric acid, or sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide! To whiten the sugar. What's going on? Flavor and texture. Raw sugar. Varieties like Turbinado, looks like tornado to me, or Demira have larger, coarser crystals that provide a distinct crunch because it retains some molasses. It has a rich caramel-like flavor and white sugar under the category of flavor and texture, also known as granulated or table sugar. Yeah, I like table sugar, table salt, whatever. Okay, it has a natural uniform sweetness. It is finer crystals dissolve quickly, making it ideal for delicate baking and everyday sweetening. Where do they put the molasses? Well, don't even say it. Sit down. Don't say that. Go eat those dang on pancakes. Today, I'm saying go in the kitchen and eat those dang on pancakes. I'll ask, where do they put the molasses? I'm waiting for the answer to load. I asked, where do they put the molasses? Actually, they don't usually put the molasses anywhere. It's already there. Molasses is the dark syrupy liquid that naturally surrounds sugar crystals inside the sugarcane plant. Think of it like the juice that the sugar crystals are swimming in. Here is what happens to it during the sugar making process. They feed the cows molasses. Probably when they're going on holiday, they have something special to drink. That might be a question I'll bring up today when I go see the cows after I eat my breakfast on private property in an undisclosed location. So it says extraction. Scientists and machines crush the sugar cane to get the juice out. They boil the juice until sugar crystals start to form. Spinning. The wear part. To separate the sugar from the liquid, they put the mixture into a giant spinning machine called a centrifuge. That sounds looks like some type of word that they use in like barbaric movies. Because it sounds like subterfuge. Subterfuge! Centrifuge! The spinning force pushes the liquid molasses out through tiny holes in the machine walls. Oh, cool. So that's neat. So it actually goes somewhere, you know? Besides going to the cow's tarsus. It goes into this machine and it separates it. The sugar crystals stay trapped inside the machine. Where does it go after that? And beyond that? And beyond that? Well, I don't know. Just trees and water and lake. No, Gorgon. Have you guys seen Small Soldiers? That is such a good movie where the action figure toys come to life and the kids have to save the toys. And at the end, they were like, "What's beyond that?" No, they didn't say that in the end. It was right before they um actually went to let's say stand up for themselves. So we've got, where does it go after that? Depending on what kind of sugar they want to make, they do different things with the separated molasses. Raw sugar, they stop spinning early, so a little bit of the natural molasses stays stuck to the crystals, giving it that golden and caramel taste. Nom nom nom. They wash the crystals completely until every last drop of molasses is gone, leaving only pure white sugar. You guys, this is just making me want to go get a donut. For commercial brown sugar, most companies actually take the pure white sugar and add the molasses back in. What? They do this because it's easier to control the exact color and moisture of the sugar. Okay. They have pools of it at the refinery. We went to one in primary school. Really? No. When I was up north in Michigan, closer to, where was I at in Michigan? It's been so long now. Let's just say, oh, I better put my phone on the charger. I gotta plug my phone up, guys. Just a second. Ooh. Ah! No. Y'all just saw my background really quickly. I accidentally pushed the wrong button. And in addition to that, I had to put my phone on the chargers. I had to put my phone on the charger, so now I need to adjust the camera. I need to heighten the camera so the cord don't bend. So just a moment, please. Wait. Yeah, we're live and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, but that's what it is. I'm back. Goodness. Moving forward. So once again, you missed it. You'll probably have to rewind it. It's just a quick flash of my background. And yeah, because I have my phone on this cell phone holder stand that my husband got me. And it's pretty tough because it seems like I had the thing for going on 2 years. And it hasn't, I don't have to replace it yet. But since I had to put my phone on the charger, that meant I had to raise it up higher because I don't want the cord to bend. Get that bend right in there and get that crease so soon. So yeah. So upon doing that, because I'm still getting used to the new phone and its settings, I was fidgeting around with the buttons trying to find stuff to turn the screen off for a moment, but that didn't work too well. Nonetheless, it is what it is. So you were saying they have pools of it at a refinery. We went to one in primary school, and I was saying when I was in Michigan, we had a tour up there. I wonder if that place is still there. We went somewhere. I'm not sure if it was a refinery or a brewery, but nonetheless, it could be the same thing, you know. But it had all these big old tanks. It was neat. I know one thing for sure. It had to be some type of place where they made beer, because they asked us before we took the tour. They needed to know if we were 18 or older or something like that. But yeah, thanks. So I actually had to do some research on that. You guys, it's been a whole bunch of years since I talked about that place or even thought about going up there. I had to adjust how I'm sitting so my leg don't fall asleep. Licorice products, oh my gosh, that's a whole nother story, guys. That's a whole nother story. Good morning to you. High five. Bam. Welcome in. We're hanging out here around the ring of fire, the bonfire before the rising sun. We were just finishing talking about sugar, the difference between raw sugar and white sugar. It says here, sold separately. The leftover liquid is bottled and sold as the molasses you buy at the store for baking gingerbread or making barbecue sauce. Now that is a fun fact. They make licorice with molasses. Good morning to you as well. High five. Bam. I didn't know that. Well, should I say I forgot about that, because it seems like that was a topic a long time ago when I was like in elementary, because our teacher always had a licorice jar or something at the table, and that would be a treat, like if the kids were good for the day, like if we were good for the day, or if the teacher saw us working really hard, he would allow us to get, some licorice. So I believe that's where I heard that molasses and licorice was a thing. But it's been so long since I even thought to put two and two together. That's with a lot of things. You got to be on your holistic tip if you can. But if you cannot, just choose the best option out of what's presented before you and keep moving. I refuse to tear out my hair trying to be on this whole health conscious, healthy eating stuff, because everything around us is toxic. So do the best you can with what you have that's in front of your situation, and I'm quite sure everything will fall into place. Yeah. What about indoors? It would, it will be small, but it can be done. But I've seen on Pinterest where they have many greenhouses around their windows. So they have like the old school ways, like our moms and grandparents would have the, for lack of a better word, jump ropes or whatever, or they will have like these ropes or crocheted hanging baskets, crocheted pots, potted plants, and they will be hung up around the window sills. And so they have that method if you're pressed for space. And also another method I believe I saw probably on Pinterest for growing beans, because they're viney. If you're into it, they have the beans growing dedicated along their wall. However they had it set up, it worked. So they had their beans growing along their walls or something somehow. But that was cool too. And then, of course, to have a taste of the best of the both worlds, even though we may want to have a full garden, we may be working with limited space, limited time sometimes. You can always start with something simple, because you can meet someone halfway. So if you have limited finances, limited time, and limited space, start with something that is easy, like growing potatoes indoors or tomatoes, because you can put those in big old pots. And then having said that, if you know some neighbors who are doing the same thing, but they're growing other things, you can then use your potted tomatoes or your potatoes and and trade amongst one another. So if anything, that's your bargaining chip to go to the farmer's market to get you some, trade it off for eggs or some type of currency. So in that aspect, it's a great trade-off for something that your neighbor may want and that they may have something you may need. It could be a book, a magazine, heck, a ride around to the store or something. But starting somewhere, you'll have some type of currency that you can trade off. You could be in a pinch where you don't have finances like that and you do need a ride around the corner and you don't have gas money like you usually would to pay the driver. But they say it's okay. At least you know you have some tomatoes that you grew or some potatoes to pass off, to just have something to give to your neighbor who drove you around the corner out of the kindness of his or her heart. And because then you feel whole, that you're just not taking without giving. So it's a win-win. So there's so many choices. And then maybe you can get a plot in the community garden also. That's also a good idea too. So there's various ways. You just have to be really creative about how you do it and also how you view it. And before you know it, it could actually sprout into something beautiful. I'm very happy you guys have so many questions that you wanted answered today and that you brought up various topics, because I was able to help stretch your creative minds even more to think outside the box in a healthy way. I'm going to take a sip of water. Just a moment, please. Perfect success. Congrats. Exactly. Perfect success to you and congrats. Oh, thank you so much. That's really cool. Wouldn't that be cool if they had a bonus day where your likes counted as 5 likes? Bonus day! 5 likes! Oh man, that would be so turbo. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really enjoy reading about the sugar. What I like, it was the last point that AI Overview closed out with in reference to me asking, where do they put the molasses when they're separating it from raw sugar and such? The last point, and it's a fun fact, it says if they boil the liquid a third time, oh no, that's not it. It's the next to the last point. Sold separately. The leftover liquid is bottled and sold as the molasses you buy at the store for baking gingerbread or making BBQ sauce. No. BBQ. First, allow me to type something in really quickly. Thank you so much. That would be really cool. And I'll put high five. Like high fives ghosts from regular show. Have you guys seen Cartoon Network high five ghosts from regular show? High five ghost is cool. Wow, thank you so much. I just was in the midst of writing you before you even did that. That's crazy. Thank you so much. High five. Bam. Thank you so much. So I will write to you again and say thank you. So, yeah, high five ghosts from regular show is cool. Shout out to all my cool peeps who still watch Cartoon Network. I look forward to talking about Cartoon Network stuff. So, I'm going to type to you thank you for thank you so much. There we go. nexus of realities. It totally is. That's what makes being on planet Earth wonderful. I wish they didn't make it so limited. You guys, planet Earth has so many worlds within worlds within worlds. This right now, where we are, you guys, my cool peeps, we're in a little world right now. You're actually in my world on a platform born into reality called YouTube. And in this megasphere of YouTube, it's my world. Sometimes it's hard for people to find me on here, but those who navigate through the multiverse of YouTube do find me. And I believe slash feel when you guys do find me, it's meant to be. So it's never any pressure. I like Cartoon Network for Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome in. Hello, interesting person. Thank you for that compliment. And you guys, thank you for your donations as well. Inception. Hang on. Little guy, aka Pancake Guy, can you come in and sing the Inception song? Here he comes.
Mark Madness, this was for you, bro. Yo, la 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 la, dun dun dun. Yo, la 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 la, dun dun dun. La 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 la, dun dun dun.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have you guys seen the Inception movie? That's the wake up time music. If you let the song get to the crescendo of it all, you've been in too long, and it's a Christmas rap. Thank you. Cows and barn are cool. Yeah, we have the black and white cows. Aren't they adorable? We have the happy sun, the green grass, and then behind me, look it is the brown and white cow. And there's the barn and the grass. I made this myself. Of course, it's Photoshop, but I combined several pictures to make one picture. Yeah, I like this one the most because out of the selection of cows on the editor program I was using, this was the only cow that had full definition where you could see his face really well, where he was laying down, so I chose him. Now for the black and white cows, they did have stickers that I could use where he too was laying down, but you could not really see his face. But it makes sense because where his eyes are, that's where the black spots are. So it makes it kind of difficult to get that full impact. So I wanted to make sure I got the full impact with the black and white cow, so I chose this. Thank you so much, y'all.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
So welcome to my world inside the mega multiverse of YouTube. Elay TV. It's a variety platform where I have tons of playlists and I refuse to put myself in the box. So that's why it's a variety show. There's something, a little bit of something for everyone. Oh, some fries on there. I'll put some fries in the chat. I do like French fries. Fries in the chat. Fries in the chat. Move. Fries in the chat. Fries in the chat. I really like how, now thank you YouTube. Thank you so much. I really like how I'm able to see settings more clearly now and how things last a little bit longer. So I really appreciate that. Thank you YouTube for fixing or updating your settings where I can see things longer now before they just go away. That's really cool. Yeah, fries in the chat. Fries in the chat. Move. Fries in the chat. Fries in the chat. French fries and burgers all day. And I'm going to pull up my flame broiled cows as well. Shouts out to the flame broiled cows. If it wasn't for cows, my cool peeps, there will be no Burger King. Thank you guys for putting fries in the chat. I am so thankful for the creation of Fries in the chat. Boo. Exactler. Not exactly. It is exactler. Exactler. I'm going to get my snacks. Please be advised, I'm keeping up with the news as well. I need to put my glasses on actually to see really quickly because something else popped up on the screen. I have CNN on at the same time. Just a moment. See over there where they're reporting from on the news, they are, wow, it's where they're reporting live on CNN. It is 7:08 a.m. No, that's my time. So wherever that girl was at, she's finished talking. It was 4:08 where she was reporting live from on CNN. Good mercy. Moving forward. Thank you so much, y'all. I need to make sure I can see. Whew. There's so much going on. My Batman bowl with my snacks. You guys haven't seen this out in a while. Here it is. I have crackers in here and Fruit Loops today. So let's see here. Fries in the chat. Well, when I looked at the news, it has some more additional breaking news, but by the time I had put my glasses on and turned my head again, the banner had went off. So I'm gonna have to just look at it later to see what's going on. Oh my. Oh, yikes. So she's actually over there. Goodness, thank you so much for that update. It's 3:40 over there. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? All these science people have so much access to cool technology. It's like, why are you just sitting on it? You could be using it. I'm looking for my cloth. There. Okay. 3:40. It's tomato. It sure is earlier than my time. Currently speaking, it is 7:10 a.m. ET time where I'm at. So, heck, the sun isn't even waking up. It's not even thinking about waking up yet. Over there, thank you so much, y'all. I just read, did I copy and paste that in there about the barbecue sauce? I ended up getting so sidetracked, y'all. No, I'm not in New York. Shout out to the people in New York. Did the snow go away? Last time I talked about New York, it was probably a few days ago, and you guys had got hit with some more snow. Yikes. So shout out to all my people in New York. I am reporting live from the state of Georgia. Yeah. What the age? These commercials sometimes. Moving forward, I'm looking at something on here on my screen really quickly. As I wait for it to slowly load.
Loading. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Loading.
Da 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 da.
Wait a minute, you said 3, 2, 1 loading. Aren't you supposed to say 3, 2, 1 rolling?
Yeah, I caught that too. You did? Hello. Thank you for coming in. Yay. Thank you so much. Yay. Thank you guys for your warm wishes and career suggestions. I take this all as compliments. Yeah, like you guys all help me collectively reach my goal to get a new cell phone. So I had to see if that app is actually in my cell phone, because I have handpicked certain times on my tablet where I see certain times around the world. You have I finally decided to use the world clock. My phone, Virginia, is 7:10 a.m. Ticina is 1:11 p.m. Berlin, 1:11. Cairo, Egypt is 2:12 p.m. Y'all, because technically they're getting ready to get out of school soon. Moscow, ooh, 3:12 p.m. Kai Mui, Vietnam, 7:12 p.m. It's dark time. Oh, Tokyo is a good one. 12 p.m. Cool. Hercules the shark. Hercules will be on, not tomorrow. Hercules will be on Friday. I like that you said Tokyo. So what I'm going to do is get my tablet and go to my clock, because I have a list of stuff too. I'm not sure if it's going to show up on the screen. There. That's the angle. And I'm going to add Tokyo on here. That's a good idea. So thank you for that. I'll look for Tokyo. It's in alphabetical order, so I have to scroll all the way down. So I just added Tokyo to the list. Cool. So once again, Hercules the shark. Yeah, thank you so much, Tarsus. Oh, here we go with this. Hercules is not scared of heights. I hear Tokyo is a cool place to visit. I bet you it is. I believe it. It's like, I know it is. I know Tokyo is an awesome place. It's like where all the cool creative people live. So I have London, Sacramento. Now I just added Tokyo. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Thank you. Get yourself some tacos for Taco Tuesday, LA. I like tacos. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to go back into here so I can respond and say thank you. You know what I like about tacos too? Look, I like Taco Bell. People say Taco Bell is not real. I don't care. I like homemade tacos from home, and I like Taco Bell from Taco Bell. But in general, my cool peeps, what I like about tacos is that when you wrap them up in foil and then put that taco that's wrapped in foil into a sandwich bag, you can put it in your cargo pants or cargo shorts, and you have a to-go snack. Behold the miracle of tacos. I'm writing to you right now, cowboy. How are you doing? Let's see here. I will put tacos in the chat as well, along with saying thank you. Thank you so much. TACO. You guys, you have to have you a pair of cargo shorts or cargo pants, because if you are going on a long trip, heck, if you're going to work, you want to have an emergency granola bar or a few in your pockets, because you never know when you might get hungry. Thank you so much for the, I'm going to put taco money donation. TACO DONATION. I like tacos. Tacos are fun to eat, and they're inexpensive to make, and they're very transportable. To-go snack is living the dream. You must live the dream. I love Taco Bell, especially the Mexican pizza. I like how they have the food packaged. Isn't just the packaging alone get me hyped up? I'm like, I like how they wrap this food. It's like I'm getting a present every time I. It's like I get a present every time I open the food from Taco Bell. Every time I open the food From Taco Bell, I don't fall to pieces. Thank you guys so much. Y'all making me laugh. I'm going back. I'm rewinding the comments on the computer. They use the new technology over there for sure in Tokyo. Exactly. You guys, if you ever want to change your palette, your eye palette when you're on YouTube or social media or TikTok and you're scrolling, type in like something on the lines of cool Tokyo vending machines. You should see all the cool vending machines they have in reference to food and ice cream vending machines. It's a miracle. And it just takes your mind into this whole new world involuntarily. And it's like you could be looking at all the cool things, especially the pizza making vending machines. We're starting to get them over here. But the way theirs are, it's so advanced. So if you ever want to get out of your own head, because I too fall victim of my own self, of getting caught up in my own head. So when I catch myself in my own head, I flip the switch and turn to something completely different. And one of those things is that, because it completely gets me out of my head and I'm looking at the cool stuff they have over there in Tokyo. You ever see, oh my gosh, I know this is old news, but you ever see like the ramen noodle machines? I'm getting excited. It's so cool, guys. It's so much to look at. So back to the tacos. To go taco snacks is living the dream. Yes, please. So wrap it in foil. You can use parchment paper too. But the key is, as long as you have it wrapped in a zippy bag, or if you don't have any Ziploc bags on hand, or not any Ziploc bags the size to fit the taco, get you a plastic grocery bag. And then you can wrap the taco first in parchment paper and foil, then wrap it in the plastic grocery bag. And if you don't want all that plastic in your pocket, just simply cut off half of the bag and then put it in your pocket. And when you're going for a long walk on a warm sunny day, you can take the taco out and munch while you walk. Your own head is where the ideas become reality. Yeah, only, in your own head, talking, meaning like when you're venturing on the side of the darkness. We all have those moments in the mind when we're thinking about things. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, meaning, dang, I shoulda got those pants when I saw them. Because when I went back, they was gone. Why didn't I just get them when I saw them? Because I could have been wearing them today. It would have went perfect with my nail polish. I don't want to be stuck having a woman moment, wishing I just bought those pants when I saw them, because they just, hold this. So yeah, I feel you. I understand that completely. It's an inception moment.
It's the yo la 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 dun dun dun, yo la 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 dun dun dun, la 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 dun dun dun.
See you later, my guy. Bye. I don't know where he's going, but it looks like he just went away somewhere.
It's like, come back, come back, wait.
Like in Beauty and the Beast, she was like, no, wait, take me instead. I'm like, girl, is you crazy? And the Beast was like, you will take his place. I'm like, she said it, didn't she? As crazy as it sounds, Belle said she will take his place. So let's get to swapping. Shouts out to all of you people who have seen, all my cool peeps who have seen Beauty and the Beast, the Disney edition. What's your favorite movie of all time? That's hard to say, because as I grow and my mind shapes differently, So do my gravity to picking a favorite movie. One of my favorite movies is Cats Don't Dance. That came out years ago. So that's one of my favorite movies. I'm going to do the granola idea. Very good, me 50. Exactly. Um, it's so important to have food on deck if you can't help it. And have them in your glove box too if you can spare it. If you're not too picky on the type of granola bars and you're just trying to stack up your pantry or just have some emergency food in your car, you can easily find granola bars on manager special, and it's not because they're getting ready to expire, simply because probably the seasons changed and the design of the box doesn't fit the season. So we're getting ready to roll into spring over here, so rest assured when I go to Kroger's, I'll be able to stock up on a lot of things because the stuff had Christmas stuff on it, and that's why it's manager special. You get you some manager special granola bars, throw them in your glove box, because it's nice to know you have some food to eat. You've seen Cats Don't Dance? It's hopeless. It says my it's hopeless is my favorite line from the movie. Oh my gosh. And then it was like he was in this dark area. It was like a den. It's hopeless. Dun, it's hopeless. And the camera was panning out at a high angle, giving the illusion, not even the illusion, it was showing us just how big the castle was, but it also showed how deep in this hole, down in the hole, dun, dun, something. That should have played that, but when you could, it emphasized how down in the hole Beast was. Man, I was like, dang, Disney, I didn't know it could get that heavy. So yeah, that is a good one. It's hopeless. Dun, it's hopeless. I'm like, dog, Beast. Mulan and Lion King were my favorite Disney movies. We used to have, when we were in school, our teachers always played Lion King all the time in the background. Mulan is good too. What is it? Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? I'm like, well, dang, tell us how you really feel, Shane. I feel some type of way. Moving forward. This dude was live yesterday frowning with a paper sign saying he wasn't going to talk until someone gave him $20. People were trolling him. Yeah, it's off-putting and distasteful personally. You all can see that you have the capability of donating. You all have the free will and capability to like it or comment. It's pretty much like that. I'm very happy that because of all you guys, I was able to make YouTube partnership to even have that accessible as an option. So yeah, I've slipped into live streams sometimes too. And they'll pause the live and ask for a certain amount of money before they continue. But to each platform is own. Preferably I don't agree to running my show like that. But once again, everybody's different. Everybody is different. So it is what it is. But yeah, I see that. I see that too. But I don't frown on the people who do that. Like I said, you get it how you feel comfortable with, as long as it's in good taste. But yeah, I hear you. I prefer granola bars over those weird tasting protein bars. Protein bars, once upon a time when I first was introduced to them, I was an actual child, of course, meaning I need to close some of these tabs because it's slowing the computer down. When I was an actual child, probably elementary, middle school, I had a bite of a protein bar. It seemed really cool, but it tastes powdery. So it was hard to enjoy the chocolate and peanut butter taste because at that time, so that was in the 90s, y'all. This has been a long time. So it'll taste too powdery. So it was hard to enjoy the chocolate and the peanut butter. So yeah, I prefer granola bars over those weird tasting protein bars. Protein! I like Puss in Boots. Yeah, he's got like 3 videos or 3 movies now. That's a fun show. And you guys, he actually looks like a superhero, you know, when he's in his boots and he has his sword, and he's got his little stance. That's cute. It's really superhero-ish. The prologue is the best intro ever, Beauty and the Beast. No, prologue, that's the introductory, right? Where they do the I haven't seen it in so long. When I was little, I used to be able to mimic the introduction, but it's the story basically. Oh my gosh. And how the witch transformed into a beautiful princess, and the prince begged and asked to take her hand in marriage, but she said no, because his heart wasn't in the right place. So she placed a curse on him, dun dun dun, to be sworn to be a beast for all his days until the last petal fell. But who could ever learn to love a beast? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Little town filled with little people, waking up like the one before. Little town filled with little people, waking up to say bonjour, 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 bonjour. Yay! Shouts out to your comment. High five, Beauty and the Beast. We've got the prologue is the best intro ever. Beauty and the Beast and the Heezy. Hello, Belle. Not Bella Swan. Oh, did someone mention me? No, not Bella Swan from Twilight. You're not talking about me? No, we're talking about Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I don't care. Girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every moment cannot be yours. Captain Planet, the power is not yours today, though. Let's go back. So we have Beauty and the Beast. You have the free will to stop begging. Exactly. I like that. High five. Bam. His talent is being mad at the world. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you said that. I cannot believe you said that. His talent is being mad at the world. Okay, moving forward. That's funny, unfortunately. It was good to be here. I must go. All right, thank you for coming in. Me 50M, thank you. High five. Bam. I will definitely put that in here. If you're still in here, I'm definitely going to say have a good night and thank you for coming in with all the cool questions. I'm still going to type it because he may see it later if he plays it and replay again. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging with the cool peeps. If I can put my keys on there, keys on the right tabs. Alright. And thank you for asking all those cool questions. Did I spell those right? Thoes? Thoes? Questions. 2. There we go. So I'm definitely saying bye-bye because he was here for a long time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in, me 50M, and hanging with the cool peeps. And thank you so much for asking those cool questions too. I'm going back to where I left off so I can read you guys' comments about the favorite movies. I think I'm almost there. Let's see here. Cats don't. I think I caught up to everything. Yup, the granola bar thing, favorite movie of all time. We talked about Beauty and the Beast and Lion King. Cats Don't Dance is fries, aka fire. Ugh. Oh yeah, we read about the guy begging for money. Yup, those is THOSE. So I did spell it wrong. Okay. See, well, with my spell check, it's weird because it did underline it when I typed it. So maybe the way I put it, the structure was wrong. So I had switched the words around, thinking that I spelled it wrong, but it could have been underlined because it was grammatically incorrect or something. So THOSE. Thank you for that. I hope I remember it. Let's see. Beauty and the Beast is in my top five. Exactly. The prologue. Oh, we just did that. You have the free will to stop his talent. There we are. His talent is being mad at the world, and that's where we are. With Emmy telling us, have a good night and all that stuff. My sister is obsessed with Lilo and Stitch. I've seen it like a million times. It is a good movie, y'all. And it's really enjoyable watching it on the big screen. The bigger the screen, the better. Because of the ocean waves, and the ambience of the film. It's great. Thank you so much. Hi, you're sweet. High five. Bam. Oh, thank you, Tarsus, for the fireworks. You listen to music? Music is awesome. The little guy ate all the pancakes. Good night. Oh, okay, he's telling him good night. I'm all caught up with my comments. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here. They say that America is the one and only melting pot. I think you're wrong. This planet Earth is the one and true melting pot, and all are welcome here on Elay TV's platform, where we have a variety of things, where I refuse to put myself in one box. We are all multi-talented. Some of us just have to remind ourselves more just how great you are, if that makes sense. Some of you just may have to remind yourself just how great you are. Hopefully you take some time to think about how cool you are, so you can continue to apply that into your life every day, little by little. We did the survey, and we even had a side, what should we say? Was it kind of like a side conversation where the little guy had to climb in the tree because it was foxes or something outside, so he couldn't get his DoorDash? It was foxes out there, so he couldn't get his food, and the DoorDash worker stayed in the car because he didn't want to get out, because he didn't want to get attacked. So we had that whole thing happen earlier today. Is this the character, or are you the same off the screen? No, this is me, but I'm dressed up as a cow today. Monday and Tuesdays, as Hercules would say, Mondays and Tuesdays you get the cow. Mondays and Tuesdays, I dressed up in cow suit because I like cows and I like the farm life. Morning Moo, Monday motivation, helping moo power through or moo your work week. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and it's Basket Head, so another character will be on. Basket Head is where we just listen to music in the background. It's really a lo-fi live where we watch movies. We watch a movie together, and it's primarily a chat session. So we do a lot of our talking during the movie through chat. So it's really cool. So Wednesdays is Basket Heads. We watch movies and we just chop it up in the chat more than speak vocally. It's got a lot of lights and stuff in the background. So if you have light sensory, there is a description to let you guys know, and you can wear your shades and stuff too to protect your eyes. Thursdays is where you see me, but I usually have regular clothes on sometimes. Well, most of the time I have regular clothes on. I'm not in the costume. And then Fridays, back by popular demand, it's your boy Hercules the Shark. Exactly. Don't forget Hercules the Shark. Hercules the Shark is also real. Hercules called me actually, and he was baffled that the last time he was on, which was Friday, He could not believe how, you know how he said, you people, you humans. He could not believe how you people did not realize he was real. He just was, he, he just was shaking his head. He video called me through Messenger. And he just could not believe that so many people think he was fake. It's an actual shark, so you're absolutely right. Here we go. Hercules. Yeah, so Monday through Fridays, my cool peeps. I'm here 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm here, or Baskethead is here, or Hercules the shark is here, back by popular demand. Hey, I'm a shark. He sure is. He be making me laugh. I be holding my breath like, what is he gonna say today? Hope he don't say something too much to get me canceled. But he takes therapy, so he's been, being more precautious on what he says on Fridays. Now, if we could just get him to stick to the script when he's doing his Music Friday segment, his Fusion Friday segment, if we could just get him to stick to the script on there, I think all will be well. Have you guys seen Hercules the Shark talking about music? It is so hard for him to stick to the script. He goes all off the rails, but that's his character. This is the shark. This is the show. Ah!
Oh my gosh, moo moo bark bark. I know, I like singing that song too. This is the shark, this is the show, moo moo bark bark. I love doing that song. I know.
Girl, she is fanning out.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Okay, that just made Bella Swan happy. What if she hears those voices in her head? Dun, dun, dun. Breathe, girl, breathe. The world will never know. Like in The Secret Window. And soon it will be a mystery to us all, even myself. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, oh yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. That is a fun movie. My heart and my prayers go out to Jim Carrey. My heart goes out to Jim Carrey, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Prayers goes out to Jim Carrey. Ladybug is still on vacation in Paris. Yeah, Ladybug is still on vacation in Paris. I haven't talked to her in a while. She's doing fine. That's about it with her. But I do actually miss her, but we'll when she calls me, she calls me. She did her job already, so what more could she possibly do? I like Jim Carrey. Yeah. What a busy day on the news. You guys, I think we'll get ready to wrap it up. I'm getting hungry, and I do have other things to do. Excuse me, during my day. So, and the goal is to get it done before the sun rises. So, right now I'm on schedule, and I actually stayed on a really good heaping amount of time. We're going on 3 hours, and it's like, where did the time go in that? We started, of course, at 5 a.m. ET time. I'm reporting live from Georgia, guys, the peach state of Georgia. Good morning to all my people who are just now waking up. Hello, my cool peeps. And thank you, Replay Squad, for watching me. Thank you so much. It's always fun. And I'm glad you guys are comfortable with being yourselves. You guys are super important, more than you know. And continue to fight the good fight. And the good fight is being yourself. Although we are adults, it doesn't mean we don't have to stop being creative. I love you all. Baskethead will be on tomorrow. Until next time, high five. Bam! You guys have a wonderful day too. Be yourself is all that you can do. All right. Bye-bye.